But it was nothing that I'm gonna go back to and listen over and over again.
There really isn't too many albums. I would say Cardi B's album was actually like a lot of the songs were good.
Yeah.
The Memphis Bleak, I mean not Memphis Bleak. Meek Mill was pretty good, but there's a lot. I would say probably the Drake one that I would go back and listen to it again. But then really the Nas album I wasn't like, too much.
Yeah.
Eminem. There isn't like it's sad like music isn't like the, or DJ Khaled will always throw out like the last one I listened to a few songs I'm like it's pretty good but
yeah
there really it's sad like the way like one thing I wanted to talk about was music because back in the days we always talked about music. Anybody dropped a new album, Mobb Deep, yo, you heard the Mobb Deep album? Like, we would spend like 20, 30 minutes talking about it.
We should get alerts on the phone every time a new album drops.
But
just the way we get
but
alerts.
you'll listen to it for a little bit and then you'll go like that.
Yeah, but it'll be like...
It's like the Romeo. I mean, yeah, you can't compare Romeo now, but his first like 2 albums, you probably heard that shit like,
oh, yeah.
Patra. Now, you'll listen to it here and there or on the radio.
True.
Or even, look, Bad Bunny's album is good. And even that, I'll listen to that album, but not as much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, compared to Don Omar's, like, first album.
Yeah.
Wisin y Yandel. Tego's album. Daddy Yankee's, like, earlier albums that I heard them a lot more. And it's just, like, it's crazy, like, the way the music is just, like, not, I don't think too many people listen. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Because we gotten older. I don't know. But I just wonder that. Like, so... People, like, if you guys let us know if you guys like still listen to albums like you used to. Cause there's some people who like don't listen to anything new. Like Baron doesn't listen to anything new.
He hates it.
And to me, I find that weird.
So
to me, it's like watching the 80s sitcoms over and over again. It's like watching Cheers. Yo, I don't watch nothing new, but Cheers or Seinfeld, like. Watching the classics, but you don't watch them.
It's always good to go back to the classics, but you gotta know what's going on now.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a different sound and it's not considered hip hop anymore, but it's still some of that new hip hop is still good.
Yeah.
And you gotta give it a chance. But if you're always gonna say, "Oh, it's not hip hop like the '90s when Biggie and then was out," it's not gonna go back to that anymore.
I know.
We don't have that anymore until. I don't even think if DMX will ever put an album again, or Jay-Z will put out an album. Even with Jay-Z putting out an album, it's different from his first album.
Yeah.
Because he changes with time. You're not going to listen to when the Clips first album came out, and if they come out again, it's not going to be the same. Mobb Deep tried to do it when they signed with 50. They tried to change their whole sound, and it was like, don't do that.
Yeah, it's just weird, man. And then if you listen to a rapper that sticks to the same style, you're just like, you gotta switch it up. Like Eminem is a perfect example. He sticks to the same style.
Yeah.
He's dope with lines, but then you're like, all right, like I need something I can listen to all the time. I can hear 1 or 2 songs, but not the full album.
But those are for his super fans who love that sound.
I know.
But there's other people that be like, yo, you got to change your time.
Like
bro.
The Alchemist, the producer from the Mobb Deep, he also had a new album today, and I heard it. But it all sounds the same, bro.
Hip hop.
Yeah, it's all with the gordito with the beard.
Yeah.
It's all like the same, and I'm like, shit. It sounds newish, but it sounds like newish trippy. So I'm just like, damn, I'm like, it's crazy. Like, so many new albums today. I was like, let me go to Tidal. And I was like, oh shit, this guy dropped an album. Mano dropped an album. I don't even know. I think the Jim Jones dropped an album with someone else or something like that. So it just was like, I was like, holy shit. And I'm like, damn, some of these tracks are good, but you just don't hear them.
Yeah.
Just don't hear them. But enough of that, man. Let's get to, we got to get to this football draft in a little bit. But let's get into this Chuleta smack. Without further ado.
Yeah. Should I go first?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This one made me laugh a little bit. Oh, shit. lost the page, but
I could go.
I have it in mind because it made me laugh so much. So this dude in Maine needed to pay rent. So what he did, when the landlord, I guess, went knocking to ask for rent, he played dead.
Damn.
Like, he was dead because he didn't want to pay his rent.
Yeah.
So the landlord called the cops on this guy, and the cops came, knocked the door down, got him, not just for that,
Yeah.
but for something else they were looking for him for. So they got him for two things. I was like, I couldn't stop laughing.
What did they get him for? Do you know?
I think he was wanted for like a robbery he had done. For the main one, they got him because they called the cops on him because he didn't want to pay his rent. He wanted to
Fucking idiot.
play dead and say
That is
he's not alive.
That's a straight chuleta smack.
This guy in Maine, that shit was fucking.
That is a straight chuleta smack.
So that's my smack. Florida.
Chop, quick, cap.
I've been leaving you alone for almost 4 episodes.
Yeah, man. We thought you guys were gonna get hit by the hurricane, so I'll take it easy on you guys.
Definitely taking it easy. What's your chuleta?
My chuleta smack goes to this lady who sued her neighbor. She's a vegan.
Who's the vegan?
The person who sued her neighbor because they had a barbecue outside her home. So she sued because the smell of the meat bothered her. So she was saying like the neighbor did that on purpose to have a big barbecue in front of her. So she actually took him to court over this thing.
Did she eat meat?
No, she's a vegan. So she just sued because he had like a big barbecue outside. I'm like,
I feel bad.
Man, these vegan people, they think like, what the fuck?
I feel bad.
So she gets a chuleta smack, barbecued with chuleta.
And that happened in Labor Day weekend. Look at that barbecue.
Yeah, I think it was in Australia that this shit happened, but
I feel bad for her boyfriend or her husband because she said she don't eat meat.
or maybe she could be probably eating vagina. Who knows? There you know.
The only meat she eats is sausage that's hanging down.
Salchichon.
So yeah, people, that was episode
78.
Dream Chasers, fantasy football, and how much will you spend on your first dates?
Yeah, man.
Tell us on our page. Send us questions or any comments you have of what you think about this episode. Maybe you had a dream about spending $100 on your first date and you couldn't sleep because you did spend $100.
I wonder how much a girl spends on a date. That's what I would like to know.
I think I've never had a girl pay off. Oh yeah, no, I have.
I've had girls pay.
I
wonder.
On second date, she's paid. Like, I think it was $40, $50, and the only reason it was that low because I thought I had to pay it, and I didn't want to.
If you would have known, you would have got some.
I knew she was gonna go. Use my credit card. I would have been drinks on drinks on drinks, bro. But yeah, people, hit us up on our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like I said earlier, don't forget to leave comments and leave some reviews, and even the 5 stars if you can, or the thumbs up.
Yes, people, show love, man. As you know, like I said, we take time every week to do this. So if you guys can, take a minute or 5 minutes, man, to just show us some love. That's greatly appreciated, man. Hopefully, we could get up the ranks, and then get more followers. And not only that, if you can't give us comments or whatever or likes, tell people, tell your coworkers, tell your people who you think, will probably be into our humor, people from uptown, tell your neighbor or stuff like that. If they want to pass time and listen to something funny or whatever, we're here. But
this is the winter to do it.
Yeah, people.